All right, so I've been trying to do this video for a little bit now. I'm gonna say try because this is probably the only second time I recorded this. I'm just gonna preface it with that I'm not looking for anybody to feel bad for me, for any type of stuff like that. This is just informative, kind of about my story and what's happened in the last month, or even a little prior to that. It's been a month now since I was diagnosed as diabetic. Found out type 2 diabetic, and how that came about is just I wasn't feeling well. It was a little graphic stuff, just had diarrhea for a week. And eventually, I was like, man, I just need to call a doctor, see what's going on. They looked like, hey, you haven't had your blood work done in a long time. Why don't we just do that to get it checked out, see, start there. And they did that, and that's when they told me that my A1C, which is like your snapshot of your blood sugar over the last 3 months, was at a 15. So normal, most people are at about a 5. If you're at a 5 to 7, you're pre-diabetic. And, so I was at a 15. Went in to see the doctor, and she's just like, I don't know how you're standing here in front of me with this crazy high A1C. Usually people are in the emergency room with that, and you're standing here living your life every day. So they double checked it again just to make sure. Turns out, it's crazy high. So next day when I was at work, they're like, hey, you need to go to the emergency room so you can get this under control. So they go in, I've been did a test, whatever, and confirm everything, got me on insulin, and so it's just kind of one of those things that I didn't really know. I now looking back, there were signs, I was really thirsty all the time, having to pee a lot, due to not or having to pee a lot. I wasn't sleeping through the night. And, I was just contributing that to, most people or anyone that knows me. I've always been trying to drink a gallon of water. And with that, you usually have to pee a lot. But in this case, it's probably been the last couple months, I've just been drinking even more than usual. Sometimes up to like a gallon and a half of water a day. On top of that, just other fluids, Coke Zeros or whatever other drinks I would just drink. And there was a reason, I was just, I just drinking all this stuff, that's why I'm peeing. But actually there was a reason why I was peeing a lot. And now that I got my blood sugar under control, I'm doing a lot better. Don't have to pee. I was been trying to put on weight for the longest time, and I couldn't. I was eating hundreds of carbs a day, more recently, 400 grams of carbs a day, like calories high, just my bulking stuff that I was doing, and I couldn't put on any weight at all. And now, boom, got my blood sugar under control, and within a couple weeks, I put on about 8 pounds and held it, now, and my muscle mass is coming. Always been muscular, but like coming in even more now. So it's one of those things. I guess the moral of this whole video is get your blood work done, get your stuff checked. If you're not feeling well, don't put it off. I was being the guy, like, hey, it's gonna pass, it's gonna be fine, whatever I got going on, it's just a stomach bug, it's a flu, there's something that it's gonna go. That's just how it is. I'm a healthy person. I go to the gym every day. I eat relatively healthy. It's the last thing I thought that I was gonna be, told is that I was diabetic. All year, giving up cookies, ice cream, donuts. Gave up alcohol a couple months ago, and so when they tell me that, it's just definitely a shock. Just my body, nothing really I could have done. It's just my body's changed up on me after 34 years. No history of it, my family, and it just happened. So like I said, just making this video to be informative. new fitness journey now, as you know, going forward, you know, as a diabetic and living with that, and yeah, not gonna let this stop me, and gonna grow, and said it's bulking season, and gonna go through this, and you know, more videos, tips, and things that, you know, for those of you that are out there that might also be diabetic and want to, you know, get your health turned around, or you know, want to get in the gym and want to change the way your body looks, and you know, don't want to let people or anything stop you. Have a good one. Happy Saturday. Get after it.